Princeton and Washington State at home, and things get really difficult. The Devils have now put themselves in a spot where if they only make one little mistake, then their season can fall to the ground, and they could find themselves juggling for answers. We got to see an inside look at not Cliff the coach, but Cliff the person.
I don't watch it.
Jeremy's life has not been a walk in the park. It's been an uphill battle, and a difficult one at that. And as I, or rather anyone, would peel off to take a break right about now, Jeremy never could, as his daughter Eloise was born 3 months after his accident. Hey, welcome back into the Bird's Eye View pregame. Come on! Whoa! Whoa! The Birdman Bob, he just got activated this morning. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, my arm is sore now.
What's the wake-up morning to track? What do you do? What do you eat? Do you meditate? What's your secret? In his lifetime with the Cardinals, Bidwell was as connected with the organization and the Sea of Red as anyone. And he will be deeply missed not only with the Cardinals, but with the Arizona community as a whole. From the newsroom, Scotty Gange, Cronkite News. In the league where the stars of tomorrow shine tonight, there's no greater night to shine than tonight. It's playoff season, baby. Welcome into Bird's Eye. Hey, so get this. The Suns play the Warriors tonight, right? Okay, yeah, but here's the thing. The Suns are the team with the better record. Now, yes, we are under 5 total games in 2019, but as Eric Ruby explains, a few new faces on the squad were getting after it all summer long. When you have the time to look back on your ASU career now with everybody in this sold-out crowd, what does it really remind you of being here? What is that emotions like for you?
Just unforgettable memories.
I could introduce him as a 3-time NL Manager of the Year, a World Series champion, but I'm going to introduce him today as a proud dad. Mr. Dusty Baker, first off, thanks so much for the time, and how's the Cape been treating you so far? Call it how it is, or maybe I'm just here spitting my 2 cents, but the Pac-12 should be proud of where they are right now. In one of the worst and most ridiculed years ever for the conference, they got 3 teams in the tournament. 3. You know, you've got so many siblings, cousins under you.
Yeah.
Does that kind of influence you more to have fun, to show them the lighter side of things?
100%.
Because as I hope we all know, sports are so much bigger than just touchdowns and homers. Hi everybody, my name's Scotty Gange. It's important to recognize great things when they happen, especially right now. So, here are 3 of my favorite parts from this past weekend to make your day, hopefully here on this Monday in the Valley, just a little bit better. Okay, perfect world scenario. You walk in and you say, I'll get the AJ Lewis.
I don't know about that.
It was a week full of winning for Arizona State, and you missed the best parts about it. Hi everybody, welcome into Scotty Mouth. Here on House of Sparky's Twitter page, I'm Scotty Gange. We're gonna kick off this weekend with not a breakdown of the best scores or stats or numbers from this past week, but rather the best moments, because that's what we really care about. We're gonna make things as easy as possible for you. Hey, welcome into Sun Devil Stadium for the last game of the 2019 season. That is if you're a U of A fan, because ASU's about to play in a bowl game, right? If you could choose one trait that you'd like to be of yourself in here today, if you could bring the best trait of Max Troiani, of Josh Zamora to the absolute fullest, what would you like it to be today?
You just said it's all about looking forward. So what's that process been like and getting ready for hopefully football season in the fall and the rest of fall sports coming up and preparing for the summer as well?
Whatever doesn't kill you makes you adaptive. That, at least, is the case of Jeremy Ogle, a South Phoenix racer who has made it his mission to inspire others to turn their lives around using his own story of struggle and survival.
Okay, Google. Take me to Camelback Mountain.
How do you start your day?
All right, Camelback Mountain. Let's go.
No, let's rephrase that.
All right,
Start your day like Jeremy Ogle.
Camelback Mountain.
Let's go. Every morning, the 31-year-old summits the 2,700-foot mountain.
For me, it's a good thing. You start your day with just positivity, and it carries throughout the day.
For a guy who earns a living through professional racing, Jeremy doesn't waste his time. Both before and after his hike, he delivers food from the mobile app Postmates for extra cash. But his daily exercise doesn't end at the top of the mountain. From Camelback to the inside of this gym, Jeremy is what some would call a physical marvel. But his workout routine goes far beyond just building muscle.
I like to inspire people to aspire to be a better them, because I truly believe that the best and most inspirational thing that you can do is to be yourself.
From the outside, Jeremy's life could be described as an upward climb.
Morning.
But for the guy that can bench press 100 pounds and deadlift as much as 345, Ogle turned a life-changing mistake into an opportunity.
I had a blood alcohol level at the hospital of 0.274, which, as you know, is above 3 times the legal limit.
In 2015, Jeremy collided with a car as he rode his motorcycle home after a night out drinking. He suffered nerve damage in his spine, leaving his left arm numb and paralyzed. Eventually, he decided to amputate it.
Not everyone is lucky as to me to be 4 years later minus 1 arm and life 1,000 times better.
Since the accident, he's won a National Para-Spartan race, 2 National Paralympic Team USA medals for track and field, and just to rub it in, he ran a marathon this past March.
I mean, I could even probably sum it up to one of the biggest challenges is that people think that I have it harder than other people.
While the last 4 years have been full of physical accomplishments for Jeremy, his growth mentally has been far more important.
I've always been depressed. I spent 31 years being negative and angry.
In his 20s, Ogle says he struggled with substance abuse, but now he hopes to help others on their path, as he did for himself.
You know, my story isn't a sad one.
Jeremy's life has not been a walk in the park. It's been an uphill battle, and a difficult one at that. And as I, or rather anyone, would peel off to take a break right about now, Jeremy never could, as his daughter Eloise was born 3 months after his accident.
Because Eloise is the peak of Jeremy's life.
What? This is the best part.
With her mother out of the picture, Jeremy has full custody. But for a single father who goes by the nickname Arm Solo, Jeremy is as far away from alone as you can be.
My life is 100 times better than what it was. It actually has purpose and value now.
Jeremy's love for his adorable 4-year-old has been the ultimate fuel to live a healthy life filled with joy.
When she was a baby, he used to change her diaper with his mouth. And we were like, how does he do that? And she just lay there and let him do it.
Eloise,
Yeah, because look at my muscles.
just like her dad, is strong. So, how do you start your day? Now, it's different for everyone, but learn from Jeremy, because he would tell you what really matters is to make it matter.
I will see you on the way down.
Big things are happening in the Ogle household. While Eloise had her first day of preschool last week, Jeremy is preparing for his next Spartan race, taking place in Laughlin, Nevada, next weekend. In the studio, Scotty Gange, Cronkite News. Because sulking about it, crying about it, tweeting about how much it sucks and how mad you are about everything is not going to help it at all. Right now, what you're supposed to do is be your own MVP at home. Find ways to enjoy sports. Find the heartwarming stories like we touched on earlier today, and Drew Brees giving $5 million to his state of Louisiana to help people in need, and Fanatics stopping their production of jerseys to help doctors and sick people in creating new masks. It's stuff like that that keeps sports alive. Sports, yes, they're games, but they just parallel life so much. And one of my favorite quotes, and we'll end the show with that, is, like sports, life is a game. So today, tomorrow, every single day, especially right now, when you're locked inside and trying for things to do, play like a champion. Coach, at the end of last season and the beginning of this year, there was a lot of scrutiny around the program and your spot as head coach. Does it feel like some vindication to get a 25-6 start, be one of the top programs in the country? Thursday is all about the bird of turkey. Sunday is all about the bird of Cardinals. Now, when I think of the Arizona Cardinals at 3-7-1 and kind of out of the playoff picture, I think of a newlywed couple hosting a Thanksgiving dinner for the entire family for the first time. You know, the table is set, everything is ready, everyone's excited, they're trying really hard. Last week, somebody asked you, what are you most excited for in the season? You literally said, I'm excited to go to Omaha. Yeah. Is that confidence the same with you as it is with everybody on the team?
Yeah, I think it is. You know, we know that we got the best. This is the group to do it with. So everyone's all in. We have great chemistry, and we really look forward to making a run at it. You know, it's going to be a really fun year.
Why are you so excited for that?
Because, you know, these are, 34 of my best friends.
Challenge behind me. We've got Kylie, we've got Mason. What they got to do, they got to throw in the jersey, the helmet, the shorts, grab a football, first one to score a touchdown, just like Frank Darby is our winner. All right, guys.
Just have a standard and meet the standard, and not hold each other accountable.
So a lot of people could want that, right? They want that for themselves, but why do you want to spread that to others?
I don't know. It just really.
And then some guy named Santonio Holmes comes into the game and catches a touchdown pass in the back corner of the end zone. Cardinals Super Bowl run, done. Yes, the past has had its spooky moments for Arizona sports fans, but on this day, the scariest day on the calendar, always remember to enjoy the sweet moments when they come your way. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Through 19 years as a coach here, 15 years as a manager, and afterwards all the players and coaches shook your hand and congratulated you. How special was that for you?
That means a lot.
How you feeling right now?
I'm exhausted. It's hot out here, man. I need some liquids.
Hey, how'd you get through those all 2 minutes? It's probably the longest 2 minutes of your life. When you're in that last 20, 30 seconds, how do you really dig deep and still hit bombs out here?
Just think about staying short.
Hey, 8 years in the NFL, you were all Pac-10 at ASU, a superstar at ASU, and I know you've been joking with offensive coordinator Rob Likens. If you could get one more play in the maroon and gold, what would you like it to be?
Short yardage, 3rd and 1, goal line. Put me in, coach.
Pretty exciting. ASU's HBO debut is set for Wednesday, October 16th. And while the Sun Devils will not be playing to win this week on their bye, the Arizona Cardinals will continue their quest to grab their first victory of 2019.
It's my sweet spot. All about turning it today, aren't you?
For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, you feel like you're going to win today?
I'll never bet against myself. So, yeah, for sure.
We'll love to hear that, Baron. Good luck today. Have fun. We'll talk to you later, all right?
I like Legos ever since I was a little kid. So,
was there like a tipping point, like a specific day where you were like, do you know what, Legos are sick?
I think it was just ever since once I figured out what I could do with the Legos, like building spaceships from my own mind, just putting them together and stuff like that.
And it still reigns true today?
Yeah, I do love them. I don't have any with me though.
Oh,
that's a sad
That's
part.
a long summer.
Yeah, I know. That's a long summer.
All right, I'll track you back. If there's one specific Lego Starship, Battle Star, whatever thing that you made that you're most proud of, is there one you could pick out?
Yes, there's one that I made from scratch. Like I took some parts that were in the instructions and then added some new stuff that I wanted from my mind, my imagination, and I really liked it. It was a lot of fun doing it.
What did it look like?
It was like a spaceship, but it had like it was almost like a baseball for like the cruise ship, almost where the driver would sit.
Okay.
But it was orange. And it was like a little globe that he sat in.
Whoa.
For where like.
You send that into like BMW or anything like that?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yeah.
I should have.
I noticed you have lots of wristbands on. What do those mean to you? If there's anyone specifically.
One of them just says strength, integrity, passion, which we got from Tennessee, just having strength and integrity in Christ. And then just passion for whatever you're passionate about.
What are you passionate about?
Christ, baseball, and family.
It's pretty cool. Normally when I ask different players what they're passionate about, they go, Do you know what? Yes, and you were right away.
Yeah.
Christ, family, baseball. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Has it always been that way for you?
Yes. Yes.
That's really cool, man. Let's touch on baseball before I know we got a fun game today. What are you looking for out of yourself?
I'm just looking to improve every day. Improve every day, having fun while you're doing it, because if you don't have fun, then what are you doing it for?
It's a waste of time if you're not having fun,
Yeah,
huh?
that's what I would think.
Are you having fun?
Yes, definitely.
On a scale of 1 to 10, like 10?
Oh, 11.5.
11.5. Are you kidding me? This guy's having 11.5% or out of 10 fun.
Yes.
Hey, go have some fun. It's a great day for baseball, man. Appreciate your time. Zach Daniels, he'll be the first batter today for the Orleans Firebirds with a smile on his face. You mentioned that you've spent some time with the Yes Network. In an interview with Michael Kay a while back, you said that in your first start ever, Don Mattingly was playing first base, and you were just so starstruck almost to be playing on the same field as him. And I want to ask you, from that day to now, what has changed in your mindset towards the game of baseball?
Wow. Some heavy stuff.
Cheatham, in the air, catch and score, 942 crew, what you think?
Every time I looked at you, you were smiling, you were having fun, whether it was just playing catch with the guys or kind of walking around Fenway Park. If you can remember one thing from today, what would you say it was?
I think that's just going to help me thrive later in the future.
You talk about later in the future, but I'm wondering in the past, were you a kid that grew up and always wanted to be at Army West Point and always had that dream and inspiration, or was it something that kind of came your senior year of high school?
Yeah, it kind of came my senior year of high school. I actually didn't even know what Army West Point was until I started getting...
And with the 24-17 final, that's exactly what the Devils gave him. From Berkeley, Scotty Gange, House of Sparky.
Deion Sanders, who had enough style for two sports, said it best when he said, look good, play good. Play good, get paid good. Get paid good, live good, eat good. Well, Daniels should. Throw them away. Now, I'm not saying if he switches up his kicks that he's going to turn into a Heisman candidate, lead the Devils to a national championship or anything along those lines. But his play was so croctastically terrible that change has got to happen somewhere. It might as well work from the ground up. We're getting into final 100. Are we racing?
Sure.
All right. Whoa!
So that's Will Paulson. He runs a 3:59.59 or 3:59.9. I don't. I need some water. Scotty Gange. Thank you, Will Paulson. Signing off for HouseOfSparky.com.